What if I told you by the 2030s, humans may live on the moon permanently, not visit, actually live there, and even more surprising, NASA completely changed its strategy to win a new space race. This isn't like the 1960s space race. Back then, the goal was simple: land, plant a flag, and leave. But now, the goal is to stay. NASA is planning regular missions, nuclear power on the moon, robotic construction, and even apartments for astronauts. And there's pressure, because another superpower, China, is also preparing to build a lunar base. So NASA is changing everything. New timeline, new missions, new competition, and a step-by-step plan to build the first American moon city. Here's exactly how it will happen. NASA says the old plan was too risky and too slow, so they redesigned the Artemis program. Originally, Artemis 3 would land astronauts directly on the moon. Now, Artemis 3 becomes a practice mission in Earth orbit. Astronauts will launch an Orion spacecraft. Then they will dock with a moon lander in space. They'll test life support, communication, and landing systems. Why do this? Because if something goes wrong near Earth, astronauts can return safely. But near the moon, rescue becomes almost impossible. NASA also changed another big rule. No company is guaranteed to win anymore. SpaceX and Blue Origin are both competing. Whoever is ready first gets to land astronauts. Execution matters now, not promises. This new approach is designed for speed. NASA's new timeline is aggressive. Artemis 3, 2027. This will test everything in orbit. Then Artemis 4, 2028. This mission lands astronauts near the moon's south pole. But NASA doesn't stop there. Artemis 5 will launch just months later. That means moon landings every 6 months. That's similar to Apollo-era speed. And here's another huge change. NASA canceled the Lunar Gateway space station. Instead, they will build directly on the moon's surface. The goal is clear: stop orbiting, start building. This begins phase 1 of the moon base plan.
Phase 1 focuses on technology testing. NASA plans around 25 missions in just 3 years. Most will be robotic landings. One big challenge is power. The moon has 14 days of sunlight, then 14 days of darkness. Temperatures drop below minus 200 degrees Celsius. Electronics can freeze and die. NASA's solution? Nuclear power. They'll use small nuclear generators to produce heat and electricity. NASA will also send rocket drones. These drones can hop across the moon using thrusters. They can explore deep craters and mountains. Then comes the Viper rover. It will search for water ice at the South Pole. Water is important because it can be turned into oxygen for breathing, hydrogen for fuel drinking water. This turns the moon into a refueling station. NASA will also deploy lunar vehicles. Some rovers will be driven by astronauts. Others will drive autonomously. These vehicles can travel hundreds of kilometers. They will carry tools, equipment, and materials. NASA will also launch moon satellites. These satellites will provide high-speed communication, live video, streaming navigation, support surface mapping. This means people on Earth can watch moon missions live. All robots, rovers, and drones will have cameras. So the entire base construction may be streamed. This ends phase 1. Next comes building the base. Phase 2 begins around 2029 to 2032. This is where construction starts. NASA will send excavation machines, construction, rovers, mobile habitats, power systems. One rover will be like a moving apartment. Astronauts can live inside for days. It includes sleeping area, workstation life, support radiation protection. NASA will also install solar panels on tall towers, battery storage systems, nuclear fission reactors. These systems will power the entire base. By the end of Phase 2, humans can stay on the moon for long missions. But Phase 3 is where humans move in.
Humans living on Moon. Phase 3 starts around 2033 and beyond. This is permanent moon living. NASA plans rotating crews of 4 astronauts. Each mission lasts about 28 days. Astronauts will live in connected modules, like a moon version of the ISS, but on the ground. NASA will also use moon resources, mining ice for water, making oxygen from soil-producing fuel, 3D printing structures. They'll even use moon dust to build permanent buildings. This turns the base into a real lunar settlement. And this isn't just about science. It's about the future. The country that builds the first moon base may control future space travel, resources, and exploration. NASA isn't just going back to the moon. They're planning to stay, build, and expand. And this time, humans might never leave. Subscribe for more space updates. And tell me, would you live on the moon if you had the chance?